Okay, so it had sound. So let's hope this one's the same. We'll just keep moving on. Okay. There's some things that before you even start being a dancer, you want to ask yourself, like, can you be your own boss in a way? Because no one's gonna tell you, oh, you need to be here at 7, Monday through Friday. Like, no one's gonna tell you that. You have to be like a self-starter. Can you go to work and focus? Can you go to work and go dance to dance, or are you going to be the kind of person who's going to be like, well, I don't have to, even if it's unintentional, and I'm going to sit down and have a drink, and then I'm going to go smoke a cigarette, and then I'm going to go change my outfit, and then I'm going to go talk to my friends, and then I'm just going to dick around. You have to stay on task, because there's no hourly pay rate for dancers. I've never seen one where there is. I'm sure there might be, but nowhere that I've heard of. You're your boss, so if you're not working and you're not focused, you make no money. It's period. That's the thing about dancing. You make how hard you work. That's it. As like, you have to be able to be your own boss, basically, because there's not like a wage. So it's completely in your hands, dependent upon you. So just keep that in mind. And another thing to consider: are you prepared for the judgment that comes along with it? Hold on, I have like a weird. I can't read my list. It's got like scrolled halfway over. Hold on, let me stretch it out. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, like I said, there's a big stigma that comes along with being a dancer. Can you cope with that? Are you comfortable lying to people if you don't want that judgment? Are you prepared that if you are lying, that when someone you know comes in the club, it happens. My ex's best friends come in, family members have come in, like, it happens. People go to clubs. Or, like that old friend from high school, are you prepared for her to sit there and be like, oh my God, so-and-so's a stripper now? You have to be prepared for that, because if you're not, in the long run, whether you think so or not, it sticks in your head and it's going to affect you and it's going to make you a different person. And if you're not strong enough, then you need to do an easier job where you don't have to deal with that. Like I was telling someone else recently, I've had close friends who, as soon as you stop being friends with them, they're like, you know what, fuck you, you're just a stripper, you're just this, you're nasty, you do shake your ass for $1. You know what I mean? People do that to you. Your own family will do that to you. I'm not even kidding you. They will. You think they won't? Piss them off and see what they say about you. That you're just some drug addict whore that shakes her ass for money. I'm telling you, it happens. So if you don't have the personal strength inside yourself to tolerate that, don't be a dancer, because it'll tear you down, and it's going to follow you. I'm never going to be, I wasn't a stripper. I'm always going to be, I was a stripper. So that's, or am, I'm personally, you guys know how I am. I'm cool with it. I'm fine with it. People can judge me, whatever, whatever, because I know what I do. I know what I don't do. I know what I'm comfortable with. I know what I allow. I know who I am. I accept myself. I'm confident in my personality and my morals and things like that. I may be a stripper, but I don't sit there doing coke off the bathroom counter. I may be a stripper, but I don't give blowjobs in VIP. I may be a stripper, but my son comes before anything, Like, there are other things about you, and you have to be able to separate those things and love yourself for that and realize that this is just a job. It's just a job. It's just money. You're just making money. People fucking comment, being stupid little fucks, talking shit. Tell them to get up there, see if they can do it and still go home and feel confident and comfortable and deal with the judgment, because 9 times out of 10 people can't. People kill themselves from bullying and shit like that. You know what I mean? So how can you get through that if you don't have the personal strength? You know what I mean? You what? A castle and a dragon? Is it Mike the Knight? Courage? Is it a toy? Are you eating your bites? Big bite, please, okay? Okay, so, another important thing. The girls there. I've talked about this before, but, I mean, not everyone goes back and watches every single video, so I'm going to try to make this just a big chunk of short videos, or, 10-minute like falling all over the guys, sitting on their laps, dicking around, wasting their time. You want to be the one over there giving 6 dances in a row because you hustled your hardest. So try not to drink. I don't drink when I go to work. I probably drank, when I first started, I would go to Circle K and I'd get a cup, like a 32-ounce cup, and I'd get like 2 little shooters and I'd pour them in my drink and I'd try to slam my drink before work because I was nervous and I didn't know what I was doing. I did that maybe 5 times before I was like, I don't like feeling like this. I can't focus. I can't hustle. I get distracted. I want to play around. I rather chit chat. I spend too much time on my makeup, too much time changing clothes, wasting my time basically. And you don't want to do that. If you need to be not yourself to dance, don't be a dancer. Period. Don't force yourself to do something that you personally aren't comfortable doing. And don't over accessorize. Don't wear too much jewelry. Don't wear, you know, neon this, with a like lime green fishnets, with a pink booty shorts, with a neon yellow thong, with a black lace top, and then the like fishnet gloves and 3 rings and 10 bracelets and huge earrings and you know calm it down. These are grown men. They don't want to see some little raver girl. They want someone sexy, classy, that can turn them on, that can make them feel special. They don't want some bouncy little raver girl. I mean, occasionally there will be guys that like that, but you don't want occasionally. You want 9 times out of 10. So just watch yourself, and it's important to look from the guy's perspective. Look at yourself as a guy would look at you. You know what I mean? Don't waste your time. Time is money, of course. If guys aren't spending money on you, like you sit down and talk for a couple songs, if they're not spending, you need to get up and leave. You don't need to feel bad. This is work. This isn't, oh, I need to be nice, extra nice. When he doesn't want to dance, he's fucking irrelevant to you now. He's nothing, because if he doesn't have money to spend on you, why are you sitting with him? You're at work. You're not at a club to hang out. You're at a club to make money. So if he doesn't have money, or he has money and he's not giving it to you, okay, well, thank you. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Later, be done. You're done. Don't waste your time on them, okay? One thing I like to do is when I do, like I've talked to you guys before about stacking dances, when I do stack dances and I'm done with the dances, sometimes they'll ask, like, oh, how much do I owe you? You can say, like, oh, it was 4 dances, so that'll be $80, and tips are always appreciated if you want to show how much you liked your dance. You know what I mean? Throw in a cute little way to mention tips, because sometimes they'll throw an extra 5 in there, and if you dance for 5 guys giving you 5 extra bucks each time, there's an extra entire dance that you didn't have to do. You know what I mean? Just be smart about it. You want to, like, when you come out of the dressing room and you come into that club, you want to make an entrance, because that's your chance that people are going to see you. I mean, not the whole room's going to, like, turn and stare at you or anything like that, but when you first come in, they're going to notice you. You don't want to come in stupid. You want to make an entrance. You want to be elegant. You want to be classy. You want to be a 5-star chick. You don't want to be clomping down the stairs of the dressing room and just like laughing, or have your phone in your hand, or you know what I mean, giggling with another girl. You want to walk out and be about your business, and that's all there is to it. Also, when you sit down to talk to guys, you want to feed their egos. Like, say for example, you walk up and you're like, usually, like, it depends if I'm trying to be cute that night, if I'm trying to be the party girl that night, or like if I'm trying to be like sensual that night. It just depends on how you want to be, which I will talk about later. But you want to feed their ego. So if I'm being like the party girl, I will walk up to them quickly, not like slow or sexy, because party girls don't walk slow and sexy. They're gonna like stride right up with a big smile and full of confidence, and make the guy feel like, oh, who's this girl? You know what I mean? So I'll like zoom on over to them and plop down on their lap without even asking, like straddling them face forward, and put your arms around their neck, and ask them like, oh, how's your night going, handsome, and touch them under their chin, and and then you can ask him like, how long you been here, have you got a dance yet, well, let me go give you the best dance you're going to get tonight. And just, there's different types. You can be aggressive, you can be sweet, you can be playful, or you can be a bitch. There's girls who will be like, you're dancing with me, and they'll take your hand and take the guy, you know what I mean? There's girls who, they know their time is worth money, so you need to see what you're most comfortable with. You need to do what feels right to you. But it is important to make them feel important, make them feel like they're the only guy in the room. You know, I mean, it's not like it's gonna like zone out and be like romantic like a movie, but eye contact, look him in his eyes while you have his arms around his neck. You know, like tell him how good he smells, or that that shirt looks amazing, or you know, ask their opinion on something because guys love that, or what do they do for fun. Like I've told someone else lots of times when you're dancing, I like to ask if they're a tits or an ass guy because I'm not going to be wasting my time rubbing my tits in your face if you'd rather have me stand up on the chair and put my ass in your face. So you can ask that. We're at 13:48, so I'm going to stop this and do the same thing, make sure the sound's there, and then I will come back and do more.